What's going on, guys? KW Stout, healthmindpower.com. In this video, I'm just going to answer a quick question that I get from a lot of people, and that is about when is the best time to work out, especially for entrepreneurs or business executives or people who are just career driven in general. If you don't know, my coaching program, although I do work with with people from a lot of different backgrounds, I primarily work with entrepreneurs and business executives. That's just sort of my specialty, and the type of people that I relate to the most, and I can share the most experience with, as someone who's been an entrepreneur for since 2011 and has been living a healthy lifestyle and finding out how to balance everything. So I've tried everything from working out first thing in the morning to different times throughout the day to at the end of the day after finishing everything. And I have found that without question, the best time to work out is first thing in the morning, and I'll tell you why. Okay, and I found this to work for all of my clients. Not all of them, but for all of my clients who are in this same situation, this is what works best 9 times out of 10. Okay, and the reason why is because if you're an entrepreneur or if you just have a really busy schedule because of your work, then things always come up throughout the day. So it's very, even though you might have control of your schedule, there are always going to be things that come up and opportunities that come up that you're going to want to take advantage of. Okay. So, maybe a random meeting that you weren't expecting to have. Maybe you get the chance to meet with someone that you've been wanting to connect with, or, if you do any kind of client work, maybe you've got a potential client reaching out to you all of a sudden. And these things come up throughout the day. And let's say if you tell yourself that you're going to go work out in the afternoon or something, when these things come up, if you're already that type of person and you're the type of person that's very career driven, you're not going to turn those things down. Okay, you're going to tell yourself, I'll just work out later, and then you're going to go do that thing, and then what happens is the workout keeps getting pushed back further and further until next thing you know, it's late at night, just like it always is when you finish working, and you don't feel like working out anymore. So the easiest way to make sure that you always work out is to just do it first thing in the morning. Now, the other reason why it's such a great time to work out, being first thing in the morning, is because working out gives you energy. So, if you work out late at night, sometimes it can be very hard to wind down before you go to bed. Whereas if you work out in the morning, it's great because it's a great way to start the day and give you a boost of energy that carries over into your work and carries you through the rest of the day. So that's another reason why, just for people with any type of work schedule, I would recommend trying working out first thing in the morning first and seeing if you can get used to it. Now, that does mean for a lot of people that means you're going to have to wake up earlier. And yeah, that's just the sacrifice, if you want to call it that. It's not really much of a sacrifice, but that is a challenge that you might have that you're going to have to overcome. So if you want to learn more about waking up early and how to get yourself to wake up early consistently, I'll link an article down below that I wrote a few years ago, back whenever I was trying to develop the habit of waking up earlier. And honestly, it's really not that difficult. So it's just only difficult the first day, then it gets a little bit easier each day afterwards, and the next thing you know, it's a habit, and it's just normal. It's really no big deal. So, um, yeah. Other than that, you could get into like the benefits of if you want to get into the science of when the best time is to work out, then yeah, you could say, well, your testosterone levels are higher in the morning, but technically they tend to peak after you've been awake for a couple of hours. So if you go first thing to the gym when you first wake up, you might not get that full benefit. And then there's also research that shows that people have the most power output later in the day. So, but we're talking about these things are just very, very minor details that, unless you're a competitive, power lifter or bodybuilder or something, it just doesn't matter. These you're not going to notice. It's not going to make that much of a difference, honestly, unless you've got everything else dialed in to perfection. then that's when little things like that start to make a little bit of a difference. But for everyone else, in fact, I mean, I know a lot of competitive bodybuilders and powerlifters who still work out first thing in the morning, and it's just for the same reason, because they're busy, they've got stuff they want to do, and it just makes sense to just get it done and just, invest in yourself first thing in the morning, invest in your health and your energy, and then move on and go about your day. So I'm curious if this is what you already do, or if you've tried it and it didn't work out for you. Either way, I want to know. Leave a comment down below and let me know when you think is the best time to work out, or what you found to work best for you. So be sure to also like the video, subscribe to see more videos like this every week, and I'll see you in the next one.